Hi guys, welcome back to the farm. That's right, it's a farm now. It's finally a farm. Well, somewhat. Alright, today is the day where we spend all of our money. Well, put it this way, I won't say it so recklessly. Today is the day where we're going to invest what we have made in profit. We're going to stretch it out, we're going to invest it in other things, and we're going to try to turn it around to where it becomes a profit. Just like the first thing that I did became a profit. I invested in this land, and it turned out to be a very wise and valuable decision. And that is the way that I would like to conduct my business here on the Old Stream Farm in this Let's Play series. I want to make intelligent decisions. There are a lot of things that I want that I realize I'm just not ready to have yet. And it's unfortunate. But, you know, with that being said, there are some things that we really do need. And you can't always get what you want, right? But we can get the things that we need, most of them, for right now. The first thing that we need is more land. I've been looking at this land, and my goal is not really to, hopefully I don't get shot by driving out here on this land, but I want to show it to you guys. I want to show you guys how big these fields are compared to the one that I currently own. There are two of them, and they are both pretty grand in size. In comparison to what I have right now, they're two very decent fields. And I had mentioned earlier that I want to have a grass field, I want to do silage. Well, it turns out that I'm really not going to have the money right now to do that. You know, I might have some cheaper options. What I really was going to do from the get-go is I was going to try to buy these two fields here, and then I was either going to try to buy these two fields or this one up here. But if I do that, I'm going to run out of money, and I don't want to run out of money. You know, I don't want to be in a situation where I'm having to take out a loan because I spent too much and I have too much on my plate, and you know, that's not the situation that I'm looking for. I'm not looking to go under so that I can have enough stuff to satisfy myself. I'm not trying to do that in this series. I'm trying to make intelligent decisions. So I think right now, these two fields, I've been looking at them since the beginning of the series. I've been wanting them. I like them very much. I love that they're right next to the field that I already own. That's a good plus, so they're not far from the farm. That's another good thing. Yes, they are very expensive, but they are very big as well. The field that I'm currently sitting in is a cotton field, and the cotton is in the process of growing right now. It needs to be weeded. So if I buy this, I'm going to have to buy a weeder, and I'm going to have to hurry up and get the weeds out of this field with a weeder and not herbicide. Okay? So I think I'm actually going to go ahead and do this. Let me check the other field and see what's growing in it. If anything at all. It doesn't look like anything's growing in it at the moment. Let's see. Yeah, it's empty. Actually, I don't even have to look at the map. If I just come over here, pop out, it'll tell you. Yeah, there's nothing in that field. But if you come over here, cotton. So I'm gonna go ahead and do this. I'm gonna go ahead and purchase these fields. I'm gonna have to lease a cotton baler to harvest this, but with that being said, it should be a very, very good turnover. Despite the fact that I'm having to lease the equipment. Let's check that real quick and see how much that's going to cost. Do I even want to know? Wow. It's actually more to lease this than it is to lease the tree harvester. That's good to know. Alright, but that doesn't mean we can't do it. We can do that. We've got the money to do that now. Alright, so here's what we're going to do. We're going to purchase these fields. Boom. It's ours. Put your shotgun away, Farmer Brown. It's my property now. Okay. Alright, so the very next thing that I need to do at this point, and I'm sorry that I'm having to kind of cut myself off here and kind of change what I was planning on doing. I'm going to have to run over to the store and buy a weeder. And here's where the money starts dwindling down. That's why I'm saying that I didn't have enough money to do what I really wanted to do. So that stuff's gonna have to wait, but that's okay. That's why this is a series, is so we can gradually progress over time, not burn ourselves out trying to get everything that we think we need in a couple days. No, it's just not realistic. So I do have other plans for what I want to do today. I actually want to go ahead and get the front loader attached to this this tractor, fitted and attached to it. I'm gonna go ahead and get a couple of horses. That'll help our income. It'll take a little while, but it will pay off in the long run. So I'm gonna go ahead and invest in that. But there's some things I have to get in order to invest in the horses and properly care for them. There's some equipment that is needed to do that. So once we're done with this, we can go ahead and move on to the next thing, which will be the horses. You know, the more I look at this field, the more I wonder, is it even worth it to lease a cotton harvester to harvest this field? If it were that one that had the cotton in it, I know I'd feel a lot better about it. This field it's not that big. And that cotton harvester is almost $25,000 just for the initial lease cost on it. So it's just got me kind of raising a red flag, wondering, is it even worth it to do that? And it's a real shame that there's no cheaper alternative to harvesting cotton than having to invest in that $500,000 harvester. Like, for instance, with the sugar beets and the potatoes and the sugar cane and all that other stuff, you have cheaper alternatives. You don't have to buy the huge harvester. There are smaller things that you can use, and they're very annoying, and their capacity sucks. But you can still use the cheaper route, and you know, by doing that, you can actually make it possible to grow and harvest those things. But that's not the case with the cotton. By the way, I can't believe it's still raining. And it's kind of ironic. I mean, I'm not complaining. I'm actually thankful when I say this. But it's very ironic that, the whole time I was sleeping out there in the woods, it didn't rain. Not one drop fell from the sky. But then as soon as I got a house, it started raining. I'm thankful for that. But I just think it's kind of funny. Maybe I do have good luck after all. Looking at this and I'm thinking maybe, since I'm gonna lease a cotton harvester, maybe I should make that other field 21 there. Maybe I should plant cotton in that field. Just this once. Maybe I should do that. If I do that, it'll make it worth it to lease the cotton harvester for sure. And I should see a pretty nice profit off of that. In theory, I could just replow this field and get rid of all this cotton, but I don't like doing that. There's just something in me that doesn't like destroying crops, perfectly good crops. So to keep from having to do that, I think that's what I'll do. I'll go ahead and I'll plant some cotton in field 21. It's already cultivated. It's ready to go, so yeah, I'll plant some cotton in it, and that way we won't risk wasting our time or our money to harvest this stuff. All done with that. And by the way, I'm already out of space in my shed. I'm already gonna need another shed. I almost need a weight for this thing. Looks like I'm going to be able to use it after all. I'm just not going to be able to fertilize, which is fine. This thing needs a weight on it though. It's the steering is so vague because the front end is coming up off the ground. It needs a weight. You see that? It's almost doing a wheelie. It shouldn't be too bad when oh my goodness. That's awful. It shouldn't be that bad whenever I start using it though. I'm going to drop it down on the ground, so it shouldn't be that bad, I wouldn't think. If not, I'm going to have to get a weight for it. Oh crap. Cotton, Jared. Cotton. Not corn. It's so cool owning these two fields. I like this land right here. It's one of my favorite parts of the map. Two of the best fields on the map, I think. Their size is very decent. Time to buy some horses. The paddock that I bought will only hold 2 at a time, but honestly, I don't really want more than 2 at a time. Not right now. Uh, so it's just a matter of narrowing it down to what we actually want. I like the seal brown ones. I like the dun ones. I don't really like chestnut. It's kind of too red. Uh, Palomino, however you say that. It's pretty good. So, I think I'll go with 1 seal brown. And, bay or dun? We'll do dun. Alright, so that's a total of $10,600. $10,000 for the horses, $600 for the transport. So we'll go ahead and confirm that. I tried to do this from the actual horse paddock, and I couldn't seem to find the dialogue box or whatever, where you go and you open it up. So I had to drive over here to the animal dealer to do that. But now that we have the horses, it's time to spend more money. Unfortunately. Alright, now we'll purchase the front loader. We'll try that just to switch it up a little bit, I guess. Hopefully this works. Hopefully I know what I'm doing. Now I'm pretty sure that this thing already comes with some bale forks. You just kind of have to like pull them out of the machine. Alright, so apparently I need this one. This one is for front loaders, which is what I have on my tractor. So I'm going to buy this one. We're going to try it. Hopefully it works. Hopefully it works for this horse paddock. This horse paddock that I bought is a mod. I bought it because it's a lot cheaper than the in-game horse paddock. And well, I gotta sell that. Oops. I thought I did sell it. Anyway, it's already acting a little bit different than one of the in-game horse paddocks that you would normally buy. So I don't know if this is going to work. Also, in the description for this thing here, it says that it's meant to be used with cows. So I don't know if that means it's limited exclusively to cows, or if you can use it for every other animal. I just don't know yet. So we're going to try it out. If it doesn't work, then we probably just made I probably just made a pretty pricey, expensive mistake. There we go. Took me a minute to figure that out. Now I've got some bale spikes, and apparently this thing is meant to take round bales. So we'll get a round bale of straw. I'll just start out with one for now. I know I'm probably uh, dealing with the horses in the wrong order. I know straw is like number 3 in priorities, but this is going to take the longest to sort out, so I just went ahead and decided to deal with this first. Then I'll give them water, I'll give them food. I really gotta get a weight for this tractor. Me. You see that? Thank you. My goodness. Imagine if I had to do like multiple bales of straw. I just found an extremely difficult way of doing something. Alright. Next, we'll get them their water. I think I already have water in this thing. Maybe, maybe not. Yes. Yes. Alright, they have water. Now they're going to need some hay and they're going to need some oats. I can cut down a whole forest full of trees, but I can't use a front loader. Sorry, I know you guys are hungry. You're waiting for me to feed you. I'm just trying to figure out how to do it. It's not very self-explanatory. Okay, well, I'm feeling a little bit stupid right now. I've never used this before, okay, so just bear with me. Apparently this is a gate. Yeah, you see it right there, open gate. So you open the gate right there, the horses somehow don't get out. And then you can come in here, and this is how you're supposed to do it. That's why I was having such a hard time getting the straw in there, is because you're supposed to be inside when you're doing this. You see, it's automatically taking the food out of the big bag. Oh wow, they're gonna need a lot. You're gonna need a lot of oats. I think there's a way I can configure the tipper trailer that I already have. I'll go ahead and close that back for right now. I can actually configure my tipper trailer into a flatbed trailer. I forgot that I could do that too. So we'll do that real quick. I'm pretty sure it will take straps at that point, and then what we can do is just buy as many big bags of oats as we can fit on the trailer, and we can strap them down and bring them over here, and then that's how we'll feed the horses. So come over here and we'll go to customize, change the configuration to bale loading wagon. No cost to do that. And I'm pretty sure you can use straps now to do this. I know what you're thinking. Don't even say it, but I know what you're thinking. Gee, Jared, that would have been helpful to know when you were trying to haul wood in this trailer. Yes, I know that. I know that now. But it doesn't matter. It no longer applies. Yeah, I know. But guess what? That's what straps are for. You guys might be thinking I'm going through a lot of trouble for these horses. But for those of you that don't know, when you see how much, basically, all right, you got to ride the horses and exercise them each day, as well as keep them fed and maintained and, supplied with plenty of straw and whatever other have you needs that they may have. And it's a lot of work, but basically it takes 8 days to fully train the horses and get their fitness levels up high enough. And once you get to that point, from that point on, they actually become very, very valuable. They're like race horses, and their value goes skyrocketing, like through the roof. So you basically purchase them for 5,000 a piece, okay? And please come off of my forks, thank you. And you put all the work into it, you pay all the expenses, and on the 8th day after that horse is ridden for a given period and its fitness level is at 100% on the 8th day, you can sell that horse for a full value of $50,000. Each horse is worth $50,000 when it's maxed out. So that is definitely a good investment. Takes work, takes patience, takes money in itself to do, but it's definitely worth doing. It's definitely worth your while to do. It takes quite a while to get to that point. It takes time, but it's totally worth it. Alright, they're maxed out with all the stuff that they need. Now they just need exercise. So I'm going to do that, and then we will part ways for the week. Thanks again for your interest. Hope you're enjoying these videos, as I am enjoying making them immensely. Enjoying the making of these videos. Having fun. I think we're doing good. We're progressing for sure. I kind of started this video out saying we're going to spend all our money, but I don't think we'll do it all at one time. I think it's going to happen gradually, because instead of just assuming that I need this or I need that and spending a lot of money on it, I'm just gonna get stuff as I go. That way I end up getting things that I need the most, and I don't end up buying something that I don't really need. And that's another thing I said at the beginning of the episode, is that this is going to be more about what we need versus particularly what we want at the time. Trying to go for the things that are going to be the most beneficial to the farm as a whole. And I was just thinking that horses are one of those things. Because in the long run, yes, it's a very timely matter. It takes a long time to do this, but in the end, it's definitely worth it with the profit that you see out of it. It comes with expenses, but the profit after the expense is still greater than the expense itself, and it's not that hard to manage horses. Not really. I mean, it can definitely be easier when you have, well, better equipment than what I have at the moment, but the only thing about the horses is that it takes some time to ride them every day. But hey, we get to look at the map as we ride. Alright, horses are all exercised out. They're all brushed, clean, healthy, and on their way to becoming some famous racehorses. And that's going to do it for today, you guys. I hope you enjoyed this video. We have a lot in the making. We're just going to kind of take each episode at a time. I'm glad it feels good to have money. There is one more thing I want to do. I just remembered. I want to pay this loan off, the rest of it. I owe $20,000 still, so there. Done. So we're debt free. We've got plenty of land in comparison to the equipment that we have. We've got plenty of land for that equipment. There are things in the works. Got plenty of things to do. We got plenty of ways to make money. Things are going really, really good. The outlook is promising for us to grow, for us to gain equipment and knowledge and good material for YouTube as far as I'm concerned. So I'll see you guys in the next one. Like I said, thanks for watching. Hit the like button if you enjoy the video. Subscribe to my channel. Simply go to youtube.com/Wine of the Nations Rage !, all one word with no spaces, and hit enter, and it will take you to my main page of my channel where you can subscribe and you can check out the rest of my library. I don't just do gaming videos, I do all sorts of videos. So go check it out sometime. I'd appreciate it. So on and so forth. You guys take care. Later.